Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of the Unstoppable Denominator channel. I am the Unstoppable Denominator,
Peter.
Mitch.
and today we are about to talk about why WWE has been changing the script for Survivor Series. Why are they doing this? Why are they changing everything up after they already had these planned up? Why would they change the script of
Okay. You can't have heel versus heel. It really does not work that way to begin with.
It's champions versus champions, I guess.
Well, I think it's a dumb idea to begin with, but because it's not the traditional freaking Survivor Series to begin with, and I get it. They want to do a combustible element of SmackDown versus Raw, which you got each champion from each show representing it. But it's stupid. To me, it really should not go that way. But that's the way that the strip, whatever they want to call them, the writers want to do it. Whatever, so on and so forth. They're gonna do what they want. To me, it's just a big waste of breath. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus after they already had the bookings already booked.
Logan said something last week that made sense about it, and I do agree with him on one level about how WWE really needs to change up what they're doing, and this is something new that they're planning. But I do agree with Logan. Logan, I agree with you, but I also disagree with it because it just takes away the traditional Survivor Series, making it longer an event. It's just, to me, it seems like it's going to be shorter than it would be longer.
I don't know, but it's just stupid how they already had this already planned, and now they're changing everything up, though.
I know. Hey, it is what it is. It's WWE.
It's whatever. What can you do?
Yeah.
Yep.
So next week we get to see Charlotte versus Natty. So maybe Natty's gonna win. I mean, not Natty. Charlotte's probably gonna definitely win that match. So,
but only time will tell. Who really knows? But like I said, you can't have two heels versus heels. It just doesn't work.
Unless if Natty plays the face in that match.
That doesn't matter.
Or Alexa.
You still have heel versus heel. Doesn't matter. Face versus face, that means more respect between the wrestlers, but even that doesn't really compare to heel versus face. It doesn't compare. You need to keep it traditional. You cannot put heel versus heel, face versus face all the time. It does not work out.
Question is, have they ever done that before?
Yes.
Yeah. But stupidly, it's stupid. People don't get into the match, and people just go, and it's more silent. It's more crickets in the arena than it would be anything else. It's pretty stupid.
Anyway, well, they should have just thought about it before they even made these freaking matches.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree with Unstoppable.
Like just say like, let's have this title match now, and then we'll book it right after the show.
Yeah.
Not like weeks ahead and change the script later.
Yeah, it just doesn't work that way.
It's just stupid because you got the fans excited for the matches. They're going to go see it, and now you got the scripts all changed up on them.
That's just a big disappointment to the fans. It's like...
Yeah. Like, I wanted to see Jinder Mahal actually face Brock Lesnar.
Same here. I mean, that would have been...
Two powerhouses. I wanted you, right?
I wanted to see who would win.
They're two powerhouses. Jinder Mahal is almost as big as Lesnar is. They're exactly the same height, same build, except for Jinder might have a little bit more arms. Like, his arms are bigger, but definitely shoulder-wise, it's hard to tell who would be the beast in that aspect.
Well, hopefully AJ makes it out alive with this one. So
it's gonna be a tough one because usually, you get a smaller guy. I've experienced this. Even Logan can tell you when you get a smaller guy into the ring, you're pushing at Mach speed. When you're going against a powerful wrestler, your speed has to be dependent on what you do. You cannot go into the top rope and expect to do a cross body and not to be caught in the air. See, Logan never did that. He learned his lesson after the first time he was caught during our second... Hang on. Sorry. he learned his lesson the second time we were defending our tag team titles for the second time when we won them. He jumped off. He did a cross-body drop. There was this bigger guy who caught him, and Vader bombed him, literally, and pinned him 1, 2, 3. Logan learned how to change everything. He changed the diameter of that move, the drop kick from the top. And he put a lot more force into it because how he did it, he jumped off from the second rope and lunged himself into the wrestler's chest. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, remember, Jinder Mahal caught AJ from that crossbody earlier during the match on SmackDown Live. He actually did it. And then Jinder Mahal tossed him on an announce table.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's you cannot use crossbodies, especially when you're going against a bigger wrestler that outweighs you probably 100 pounds, even 200 pounds. A bigger wrestler,
or even stronger than you.
Right.
Someone like me, I can catch a small guy like Logan. But that's the thing. I normally don't catch people because I'm not that. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. I'm not that big either. I'm only Daniel Bryan's height, maybe a few inches taller than Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's 5'8". I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'6".
I said.
I'm 5'11", so...
So, that's what that's what AJ Styles needs to do. He needs to keep the pace up in this match. If he's going to face Brock Lesnar, he's got to keep that pace up. He's got to make sure he does not get caught. And if he gets caught, that's the end. Yep. All it takes is one move to change the complexion of that match.
And then a 5 and boom, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly. He's no Undertaker.
How many suplex cities do you think AJ is going to go through? I say
14. Because he's small, he's compatible. He might go through 14.
Just like with John Cena. He went through a lot.
Exactly. And Cena's not a small guy either. I've seen Lesnar catch him off the top rope. That's the problem. Cross bodies are not great. If they're, even going outside of the ring, even though how much momentum you have, you don't do them. I see Rey Mysterio do it. I'm sorry, but I hate the cross body. You won't never see me do a cross body drop. Never.
Yeah.
Never. So, that's my opinion. Now Lesnar's abilities, he's powerful. He's a powerhouse. And that's what's going to work with Lesnar in this match. Lesnar's going to exploit him for being a cruiserweight. I'm sorry, AJ's a cruiserweight. He might be a little bit bigger than the cruiserweight division, yes, and weight-wise. But he's going to exploit it, and he's really going to destroy AJ Styles. AJ Styles is a phenomenal wrestler.
Actually,
he is.
Unless someone interferes, unless AJ gets real lucky. If maybe Lesnar misses and Lesnar's head bounces off something and AJ does the phenomenal forearm, that's the only way I see AJ really winning this match.
Yeah.
Well, off topic again with this different. Remember how you said heel versus heel?
Right.
Well, they're doing it now with Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Usos. But I don't know what they're going to do because Jay might be actually hurt.
Well, they might have the one match and might put the titles on the line and they're going to lose. That's what it's probably ultimately going to come down to. But again, heel versus heel. WWE's screwing up everything. It's just
they should have just kept the Shield as the tag team champions.
Right. That's what they should have done. I agree.
Unless if they knew that Jay might had injury before in the match, and they had him do that. Maybe Chad and Shelton might get a chance next week for the tag titles again, and they might actually win. Who knows what's going to actually happen?
Right. But like I said, wrestling's become so predictable. You have social media. You have Facebook. I'm sorry, but I liked it better when you didn't know anything and you had a guess. But it's just so obvious now, guys. It's
like with rumors going around now.
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's not what it used to be. And mark my words, I hate it. And I'm going to say it right here, right now on the show. I hate it. And I'm pretty sure Logan feels the same way as well.
I like it because maybe exactly know what might happen during the show, but
it takes away everything, and it takes the
Yeah.
fun away. I'm sorry, Unstoppable.
Well,
When you do your wrestling news, you are a god at it. I will say that much. You are really good at what you do. But when it comes to doing wrestling news and you just know everything, it ruins a lot of people's. I'm just saying, it ruins a lot of things. When people read Sport Telly or whatever it's called, they're what you read, and no, I'm sorry.
But the thing is,
You are good at what you do. I will take that away from you.
It's just to let everyone know maybe what's gonna happen. Yeah. Like when I came back for my birthday, right, for wrestling news, right, there was rumors coming with new returns, right, and I never thought it would actually be returns that night.
Yeah.
And look at what happened. It actually came true.
Well, anyway,
Because you said, rumors aren't really true.
Rumors, yeah, but that's the thing. Rumors are not always true. But you see one thing, even about Undertaker, same freaking flipping thing. It's the Undertaker could wrestle one more match because I'm sorry, but Roman Reigns won that match. A lot of people aren't happy. Undertaker mentioned that he might do one more match at WrestleMania just to end it all and just to end the fact with Roman so he could just move on with it. Mm-hmm. Who knows? But that's just another rumor.
Speaking of Undertaker, I guess Charlotte Flair took to Twitter and after Michelle McCool read a book about Charlotte Flair, and I guess Michelle McCool tweeted out to her saying, "Congratulations, it's on the book," and this led into a Twitter feud between Michelle McCool and Charlotte Flair. So maybe, and Charlotte Flair asked her for a match, and Michelle
might make a return. You never
Michelle
know.
McCool actually accepted that match. The only one thing she's waiting for is the phone call.
From that, yeah. Hey,
from the chairman.
Yep, good for Michelle McCool. I'd like to see her one more time.
Undertaker and Michelle McCool has a ring inside their house.
I know they do.
So if
Undertaker is always practicing.
So if she ever gets back in the ring, she's prepared.
Yeah.
For
well, anyway,
match.
we're gonna end this segment.
Yeah.
It's a little overboard. We just went off topic, but that's good that we talked about this. Covered a little bit of what you do behind the scenes. What you do with the wrestling news. Anyway, till next time, ladies and gentlemen. Peter.
Bitch.
Unstoppable.
Out.
Ugh.